catch up, and never miss a beat. All on our app. Download the Bogart Radio app now free for Android and iOS. Bogart Radio. Style is rhythm.
All right, man. Welcome to it. This is the second hour of the Gentleman's Club. Welcome to it. And of course, we have a special guest with us. And of course, I did not do a thorough introduction of her because we were waiting to share who she is and where she's from and what she's all about. So let me tell you about her. Her name is Franazia Steele. She was born in Durban, currently residing in the East Rand. Started her career in import and export in the late 90s. She moved to aviation early in the 2000s. Mid-2000s, she was a project manager in construction. In the late 2000s, she worked for 2 unions and currently a facilitator. And in terms of her healing journey, as you can see, she's ukohoko. She started early in 2000. And she's been practicing African spirituality as a healer, mentor, and guide. She also tells me that she is part of a logistic and petroleum company, which is current. So there's a lot to talk about. So shout out and welcome to the show, my sister. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Nice to be in studio with Bogart men.
Come on.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Come on.
Franazia.
Hey. All right, so let's go back. Born and bred in Durban.
Yes.
What was that like?
That was an island.
What?
We have 2 seasons there, summer and summer.
Yeah, stop flexing, okay? Durbanites.
Absolutely beautiful. The culture, the people, the experience. It is absolutely extraordinary. One of the best places in South Africa to raise a kid.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
What?
Yes.
Still is.
Still is.
Why? Because safer community, together
safer
community.
Together communities. The atmosphere is a lot different. It's not all only hustle bustle. The ching.
Yes.
It's not Johannesburg.
It's not the
ching.
rat race.
It's not the rat race. It's a lot calm, a lot better to race.
It's living.
It's living.
God damn.
And then you move here and you get into the
hustle and bustle.
hustle and bustle.
This is a crazy town, right?
This is a crazy town. To make it here, you need to be crazy. You need to lose a few cents along the way.
Right?
Yes.
It's crazy, Joburg. Okay, so you then moved. So let's start with where did you go to school?
Well, I started school. Primary school was Durban. Constantly done the whole of it there.
Yeah.
Moved to Joburg for high school.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
where?
I was in Norcom Park High School, baby.
Where is that?
It is in the East Rand.
Okay.
In Kempton Park. Didn't cut it there because unfortunately we were just transitioning as a country.
Oh.
And
early 90s.
The early 90s. It was 93, baby.
Oh.
We were fresh.
So it was like a white school?
Whites only. I think we were 3 at the time I arrived.
Damn.
Couldn't cut it there.
Yeah.
Our parents didn't know what they were doing. They just threw us in
They just sent us there.
They just sent us there and said, now adapt. And,
Sure.
Didn't work very well. So I left and I went to Noordgesig High in Soweto.
Noordgesig?
Yay!
No
I'm a
ways.
Volta, baby.
No way! Shout out to Noordgesig. Okay.
I'm a Volta baby. So completed high schooling there.
Yeah.
Left there, went to college, done a couple of years that side, started working, done a few studies. So done some software specialist.
Okay.
Done some law, 2 years of law.
Yeah.
Couldn't cut it there. Ooh, that was not what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And then went into import and export.
Oh my word.
Wow.
How was that?
It was crazy. Women were not accepted back then.
I can
Let
imagine.
alone being black. That was now just the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Traveled. I managed to travel.
What?
That was a great part.
Yeah.
The traveling, the difference of travel.
Yeah.
The being able to learn corporate through the big guys, having to learn shipping and freight and logistics.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo.
Import and export is crazy.
Big
You
things.
really need to know, you need to be an all-rounder for that
Okay.
kind of environment.
Yeah.
Done that, moved to, because I wasn't then, I needed more of a challenge. As usual, I needed more of a challenge.
You're like, I'm tired.
I'm tired. This needs more to be. So I kind of streamlined it and moved into aviation.
Aviation.
Aviation. Yo.
Insane. Okay.
In operations, actually.
You just go for these men jobs.
Yeah, just go for them. I was very much in my masculine at that point. Hadn't yet learned to tap into the feminine power.
Oh.
The Bogoto part.
So you were, what? Were you like, what's the word? Butch in a way?
Very butch, very tomboyish.
Tomboy, that's the word I was looking for.
So
yeah.
haircut short.
No.
In pantsuits only.
Okay,
Not
okay.
do the dress thing because really it wasn't necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, so very much in my masculine sense at that point.
Yeah.
Done aviation.
Doing what in aviation?
I was in operations.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in operations.
Yeah.
Beautiful industry.
That must have been amazing.
Amazing. You learn safety, and safety again. And that's where I think I picked up the femininity.
Oh.
Because you really need to learn the mothering role and femininity in that industry.
Yeah.
And as much as it's a male-dominated industry, it is very feminine. It
Really?
is very subtle.
Okay.
Things are done very quickly, very calmly.
Oh.
So the masculine needs to fall away at that point where you're just going to do brute force against a wall.
Yeah.
Doesn't work in that industry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Left that, went into projects management because I was still clinging to the masculine energy. Really wanted to be. Went into construction as a projects manager.
What?
Yeah,
Man.
done safety boots every day.
No way.
Yo.
What?
Yo.
Yeah, done safety boots every day.
You just changed completely.
Yo.
It's
Changed
like,
completely.
wow.
And
Yo, I'm blown away. I'm just because I know her, but I'm learning as you speak, and wow, you have an impressive resume.
I've done a lot of moving and shaking.
Yeah.
And then left that, went into unionism. And that's when the call for the
Yeah.
social aspect of life kicked in.
Yeah. Socialism came in.
Socialism kicked in.
Wow.
And I done
Socialist.
that
Sure.
for a 2-year stunt. It was beautiful.
Which unions?
Can I name their names? Or?
Yeah,
Okay. NTM, the
Okay.
National Transport Movement, as well as Otau. I was provincial secretary at Otau.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my
Solid
word.
year.
Okay.
And then I needed to give it up because it was an interim position and I declined to be re-elected and stuff.
Yeah. You were like, I gotta move on.
Gotta move on.
Gotta do something different now.
Gotta do something different.
I'm bored.
again. And from there, moved and done facilitating as well as at Gobalondo Holdings, which
Okay.
I'm partnered to.
Yeah.
Beautiful company. We do petroleum and coal. But I'm also a facilitator because the social aspect hasn't left me. So I'm still a facilitator.
Okay.
But that's corporate.
Yes.
That's one half of my life. I'm also a Sangoma practicing.
Sure,
An African spiritualist.
Togoza Gogo.
Go.
You know what I can say there is that I feel like I haven't done anything.
I know,
I
right?
want to expose her age, but
Yeah.
big moves there. Eh?
Yo, big
still
moves.
looking good. I'm looking at you, still looking strong, and
Yeah.
Vibrant.
Vibrant.
enthusiastic. And I'm thinking, then,
Yeah.
Lots of viswash.
how old are you? I mean, there's been a lot of moves there. Big
Yo.
moves
Yeah.
everywhere, man.
Yo,
Wow,
big,
proud of
big
you,
moves.
sister.
And
Proud of
apparently you
you.
can't ask a woman
Wow.
how old she is.
No,
apparently.
you can.
Oh, you can?
Yes, you may. We
Oh,
are
thank
now
you.
feminine now. We are no longer masculine.
That's what I'm
Okay.
talking
We are
about.
That's
proud
why I
to
was
tell
whispering.
you. We are proud 43-year-old. A proud 43-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Looking
when the
very
woman's
good.
in her feminine,
Yeah.
things
Things move.
move.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wow, man. That's
Yo,
incredible.
Things
Yeah.
have been moving.
I want to take you one or two steps back,
Yeah.
just around the issue of traveling. Because, I was chatting to somebody about how traveling can actually be an educational program on its own. Like,
Yeah.
you think you know until you actually travel.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, many people will tell you nowadays, go and get your degree, go to university, go and finish off.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you the road of travel,
Yeah.
you pick up a lot quicker, a lot faster. It is one of the less looked upon degrees of the world.
Wow.
But I can tell you, once you've learned culture, once you've learned people skills, and you learn how to adapt in different environments.
Yeah.
The world's your oyster.
That's true.
That's so
Yeah.
The world's
That's
your
so
oyster.
true.
You won't just be a pen pusher that just knows how to absorb the information they're giving to you. You actually learn to put physical practice, hard work into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I do give a shout out to all those kids that say, I'm taking a gap here.
That's so true.
I'm going to do the travel. I want to go out and learn.
I recommend that to all the young people I meet. I always say to them, don't take your 20s and waste them into, the normal life of
Being
acquiring debt so early. You want to buy a car, you want to buy... Yeah, being institutionalized.
Don't be institutionalized.
Just
go
go.
out. Just go.
Go.
Don't worry. And I know many of the kids say, but I don't have... Don't worry. As long as you've got your plane ticket to get there
Yeah.
and accommodation,
Yeah.
everything else will sort it.
And
You'll
just have
find
good
a way.
manners.
Good manners.
Good manners will get you a place
Ubuntu.
to sleep.
Trust you.
True
people.
Yeah.
You travel, you learn. Please and thank you. The small little things that we forget
That's so
is
true.
what got me through. I think some of the most horrible country, Germany. They don't smile.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they couldn't believe that somebody can sit there and go, please and thank you, with a smile on their face and be
Yeah.
so polite.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't grasp it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a lot of things done in Germany simply by saying please and thank
For
you. all
free.
the time.
Wow.
I would actually like to encourage not only the young, but I would also like to encourage the non-young to travel as well, because I think I fit in that category. And being able to come over to another continent and learn, and like you said, you'll be able to grow and learn new life skills. And it helps you to get an overall appreciation over where you come from to where you're at, and you learn different cultures, and you just get exposed to so many wonderful things. And so I
Your
encourage.
misconceptions.
Yes, yo, there's a
Breaks
lot.
down a lot of barriers, a lot of
Right.
walls.
There's a
and
lot.
misconceptions of what a place is and how their people are.
Yeah.
Yes.
You break barriers.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because you go in there having read, maybe you watch the movie, maybe,
Yeah.
and then that's what your mind tells you.
Yeah, you're programmed to
Yeah.
think that it's this one way, or you hear from somebody else's experience and then you based it off of theirs. But you have to come and you have to touch the soil. You actually have to go to the place and experience it for yourself, so that you can make up your mind whether or not if this is a place that you can take something from and grow, or maybe you need to just move on and try another experience, but that's been my case, and I really appreciate you bringing that out, for real.
Travel, never stop. And when you go in retirement, go and live on a boat, on a cruise around. Just
You know
go.
what? Interestingly, there's a couple, they retired, and instead of being retired in an old age home, they live in a ship, in a boat. They do cruise ships. They've been doing cruise ships for the last 12, 13 years.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
I heard
And they
about
say
that
it's
one.
cheaper to live in the boat and have more experiences
Yeah.
than to stay in
Than
an
to
old
stay
age
in a
home.
old age home.
Exactly.
Locked in.
Exactly.
And I was like, I know what my retirement plan is.
Sure.
We're
Yeah.
going there.
Exactly.
That's
So,
incredible.
Yeah, travel. I don't care what age you are. Get out there.
Yeah. Go and experience
Go
life.
and experience life. Life is not necessarily about us only sitting in our offices. It's out there.
Yes.
Is it because we've been programmed and systemized for so long that, finish school, go to varsity, get educated, and you'll get a good job?
That is what we are institutionalized to believe. That if you go out there, you study, you'll get a great job, you get a salary. I
Yeah.
don't know if we all want salaries anymore. That's not where this generation is. And look, it's not only this generation. There's some of us that broke out a long
Yeah.
time ago from the systematics.
We kicked the box.
We kicked the box.
Sure.
Yeah.
We broke the door down. We came in with the door flying down.
Yeah, we're like, no.
So
No.
it is, you've got to travel. You've got, and unfortunately, South Africans have been very restricted. Remember that a couple of years ago we couldn't change towns,
That's
let
true.
alone countries.
Yeah.
We couldn't move from one town to
true.
another town.
Yeah.
So it is still deeply ingrained that we are not a traveling nation.
That's very true.
And it's not because we don't want, it's not because we're fearful, it's not because we whatever, because there's many stories as to why we don't travel much as South Africans. But I can guarantee you, we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Can you?
The more of us do it, the better it becomes for those who come afterwards.
Yeah.
What is interesting with South Africa is that everybody travels to South Africa, but we don't travel anywhere.
We don't necessarily.
That's very
like-
interesting when you look at it. I mean,
Yeah.
when you speak like that, I'm actually having a whole picture in my head
Yeah.
how everybody from different side of the world traveled to South Africa.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I met a guy who's from Germany. We're gonna have him as a guest one of these days. Interesting guy. He's about 44 years old. He was in the army at some point. He dislikes Germany, and he told me so many stories about how feminism has actually killed Germany, and he decided to leave. I mean, there's so many stories. I don't want to break everything because I want him to come and tell us. But very interesting, the fall of Germany. Like, it's incredible what's happening at the moment. VW is closing down, and he decided to come to Africa. He thinks this is paradise.
Paradise.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how we think Africa is a mess, or we are behind. We have all these complaints to do about. But those who come from outside just come in
Yep.
here and they're like, "This is the Garden of Eden."
They see the
and I
beauty
have
in
to
it.
concur
Yep. They
because
see the
coming
beauty.
from the States,
Yeah,
this is the Garden of Eden for real. I mean, every place has their own little
Yeah.
hiccups and whatevers, right? But from what I've experienced out here, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, Yeah.
absolutely. All right, it is just gone 10:30. King, are you ready with your segment? And maybe what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with Rihanna when we come back. Or are you ready now, brother?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. It is that time for the king himself to tell us what's going on.
Yeah, boy, what it do, man? This is King Bruce. You are tapped in to Truth Be Sad, Business and Tech Edition, where we break down business game, tech breakthroughs, and legacy moves. No matter if you're from Third Ward or Soweto Yards, we got you covered, okay? Did you know South Africa is not backing down after that 30% tariff from the States? I know my brother Robbie mentioned this, but hey, I wanted just to bring out, instead of just clapping back, okay, South African government rolled out a fast action game plan to support exporters. They're relaxing competition laws so businesses can team up during this trade pressure. They're setting up quick responses for export help desks to give real-time support, which I think that's actually awesome. Like they actually are trying to still move forward without these issues that's coming up. And they also are adding financial aid and infrastructure support to help protect jobs and stabilize the industry. Translation: SA is playing chess, not checkers, keeping exports flowing and jobs protected. Meanwhile, the rand dipped hard at first, but settled around 17.88 to the dollar, showing that the markets are still watching closely, but not in full panic mode. And here's where it gets just a bit spicy. MasterCard just dropped numbers on Africa's AI future, 16.5 billion by 2030. That's right. From agriculture to fintech, Africa is becoming the next AI powerhouse. The message is clear. Even with trade tensions rising, Africa keeps moving forward digitally, financially, and globally. Me, I'm watching the long game, man, and I'm not here to save. I'm here to build, connect, and help launch new systems for young entrepreneurs on both sides of the water. If you feel that in your bones, then make sure to follow SA Debunked. Stay tapped in and catch us right here on the Gentlemen's Club every Saturday from the boardroom to the kasi. Stay sharp, because the plans we build today shape our legacy tomorrow. This is Truth Be Said, where we break it down so you can build it up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Shout out, man. Just one or two things. Interestingly, on what you said, the 30% tariff. I don't know, man. Your feeling on, what's happening in terms of Trump? Is he a bully? Is he... what's going on? Coco, can you throw the bones? Like, what's going on? How long is this man going to live?
Wow, that's a good one.
He's still got a couple of good years in him, unfortunately.
Sure.
Or fortunately, I don't know which is. But yeah, we had expected it.
Okay.
Very well expected, especially within our industry.
Yeah.
There are numerous of prophecies that went out saying,
Really?
South Africa, America's coming to bite you.
What?
Yeah, you go back even to 2 years back. There were enough already
Red flags.
and prophecies going around that America's
Coming for us.
They're coming for us, and that man is not as nice as y'all think. Because we all thought him coming into power good for Africa. Not necessarily. We did warn y'all. I don't know why y'all not listening. Y'all needed to listen in. We predicted 2 years in advance here.
I think we were also fooled. Sorry to jump in here. I think we were also fooled by a lot of Christians, because Trump was very Bible, like the Lord has helped me, and and I'm talking up against the LGBTQ and all of that stuff. And then I saw the rise in Christians saying, this is the man of God and he's going to save us. And I remember arguing with a few pastors, and they were like, this man represents, the new age man, the man of God, and all of that stuff. And now look what's happening at now. But Coco, you said there were...
Beware of he who walks in sheep's clothing. Might not be a sheep. It might just be a wolf.
There we go.
Be careful of that, guys. We always have this, and it's playing a lot out in politics now recently, where you've got this whole issue of Christian, good. And we're going, not necessarily, because you hold Christian beliefs means you're going to do good or be even good at it. Not necessarily, and we've learned the hard way. Lovely, but we've got our answer. There's a non-Christian Charuke doing exactly the opposite. And he's not Christian, but we are saying, wow, look at the swap change.
That's true.
But it is also because of the alignments of the planet. We are coming out of the state of Aquarius way to the water babies.
Wow.
Water babies. It will become very clear over the next year or so.
Really?
We're going into the Aquarius.
Should we be looking forward to it? Or
We should be looking. Look, if you're a fire sign, not necessarily, but the water babies are going to play predominantly.
Wow.
The truth is going to come out. It's going to be crystal clear as day as water.
Does the 30% affect the Gogo business? Like...
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Does it?
We do export,
That's a good question.
Okay. Yeah.
We do
Economics,
export. Please note there is a whole community out there.
Yes.
Where we collaborate, we talk, we send each other products. There are plants that are only indigenous to Southern Africa.
True.
And they can't get it there. And we've been exporting to them. One of our biggest problems is going to be rooibos. Don't even go far.
Really?
Rooibos.
Oh, yes.
Don't go far. Don't go into deep muti play. Rooibos is going to be, we're going to take a lot of our products are rooibos based. And as soon as we want to ship into the States, guess what? We hit with that 30%. But
Yeah.
don't worry, that opens up new markets for us. Welcome to China.
Yeah. Hey,
Welcome to Europe.
I love
Yeah,
China.
we are moving. The
Yeah.
Caribbeans
China.
are also really pushing as well now,
Okay.
pushing in new markets in them to the Caribbeans.
So I'm curious. I know you mentioned about the logistics that y'all seen this change coming years ago. What about in that industry, as far as, or not industry, but just as a go-go, as far as the community? Were y'all prepared, or are y'all doing something to kind of counteract, like you said, partner up with China and doing things like that? Did y'all see that coming on that front?
Look, it depends on who was doing the reading. Some of us go very in depth, some of us don't go that in depth. But it was known. What we do know, though, is that, hey, guys, watch out for African spirit. All you guys that keep saying,
Yeah.
watch out for African spirituality.
Wow.
Yes.
It's time, it's movement. Logistically, it is pushing out to the fringes of the world where we didn't expect it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we're even getting Chinese wanting to twassa nowadays inside, and we're like, what? You want to what? Hey, it's getting crazy out here, guys.
I'm curious, because could you explain African spirituality for those maybe that's in the States that may not really understand what it is, because there's a lot of stigma behind that genre, that community.
Okay. Best way to explain it. It is not an institution. It is not the same for everybody. It is not a belief system either. It's a knowing. We don't believe, we know.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a complete difference. We don't. It is so broad, and Africa is so vast.
True.
So, Isintu, which is the broader community, we are all the same. We prescribe to the same rules. Don't kill, don't harm, those. But then there's a lot of broken down where it becomes into cultural practice, where it becomes a certain group of people do it this way. There is nothing wrong with Africans, but I know many people think, whoa, we use muti, and we do. You eat carrots, right? I always tell people, you eat carrots, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to muti. You eat spinach, right?
Yes.
Welcome to a diuretic. You do garlic? Welcome to African medicine. We just do it. It is not as taboo as it used to be. And remember, it is a taboo industry because for the longest time we had witchcraft acts throughout the world. And you could not practice, let alone even try and say, hey. So nowadays, because it is a lot more open, it is less taboo. There is a lot of sacredness to it. But you don't need to start on the top of, I'm going to mix me a batch of potions. No. That is not it.
Yeah.
It's the knowing in your soul. It's the knowing. You know, but you don't believe. You just know it's right.
Absolutely. All right. So before we continue, because I want to go back to how you got become Ukoko. And there's something else you did tell us.
Yes.
Wait, did you practice witchcraft, or what did you say?
I was initiated
Okay.
as a Celtic witch.
Okay, I want to come back to that.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's I've had quite a long journey.
Okay. All right. So let's save it. Sure. Okay.
Drink water.
That's so big, Uncle Zak.
It's good. Drink water.
All right. Let me just have some water, man. Wait, hold on.
Open up that throat.
Open up the throat chakra.
Gotcha. All right. Rihanna is standing by with some health tips. Let's take a listen to Rihanna, and then we'll go back to our amazing conversations. Let's take a listen. Rihanna, you standing by? Go.
Good morning, Uncle Zach, and to all of the Bogart radio listeners. I am Rihanna, your health expert. And this week, I am sharing some tips on how to get consistent. If you are struggling to stay consistent with eating healthy or trying to get into a fitness regime, I have got some really cool tips that you could try and apply. So if you cannot fit in an hour workout, just start with a walk. If you are finding it difficult to drink 3 liters of water a day, start with just 1 liter. If you can't meditate for an hour, just try for 5 minutes. If you cannot prepare your meals at home, why not just start with lunch? If you're struggling to wake up early, try setting your alarm for at least 20 minutes earlier than usual. Just remember, progress isn't about perfection. It's about putting one foot in front of the other. All right, guys, I hope these tips were helpful. See you next week.
Thank you very much, Rihanna, for those tips. And of course, Coco, you heard Rihanna about eating healthy. How important is it that we watch what we eat? Because you just spoke about carrots and that we have
vital.
medicine. Yeah.
That is vital. It's like saying, it's the equivalent of me saying to you, in your petrol car, don't worry, put sugar in the engine. That's what you're doing. You're taking a petrol car and you're throwing sugar in its engine.
Yeah.
And you're expecting it to run. It is vital that you eat healthy. And when we say healthy, we don't mean start at the top and go completely, don't go vegan.
Yeah.
That is not what it said.
Yeah.
Go back to your basics. We all know what Gran cooked in the kitchen. That's what you need to be eating. Don't go far. What did Gran cook? Leave all your chemical induced, and I know it's fast. It's quick and easy to grab a takeout every second night.
Yeah. But I think
Can you filter it with water at least?
At least. Yeah. Or a bit of a walk in between.
A bit of a walk in between. Take off your shoes. Go on the grass.
That's
Guys,
so
have
true.
you noticed that I think the billionaires
Exactly.
don't live on concrete. They grow acres and acres of grass.
Wow.
It's just open field.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
go out there
That's
and breathe.
interesting.
Are you even breathing correctly? That before we
Exactly.
even run to
Yeah.
all the toxins, are you breathing?
Exactly.
Did you breathe some fresh air in today? Did you actually
Yeah.
fill it up and let it out? If you
Yeah.
haven't done that, start small.
And I
Go
want to
8 liters of water. Go with the small bottle. If
And I
that's
wanna
all you can
mention
put
that
in,
too.
Put it in.
I want to mention what Rihanna mentioned about the meditation aspect of it. Like what you're saying, that's kind of a form of meditation, the breathing in and the breathing out. But how does that equate to the African spirituality? Because, you know, we have different religions and we got different understandings of the meditation aspect of it. Like some people say, hey, you can't go too far and this, that, and the third. How does that, can you explain that to somebody that don't really understand it, the most simplest terms?
Well, meditation is very deep.
Yeah.
It is deeper than a lot of us think it is. So we normally say to you, you really want to do that? Okay, no problem. Can you start with just breathing? Just to breathe is to meditate. And we've kind of commercialized it and packaged it beautifully. Please be careful of who's telling you and how they're telling you to meditate.
Yeah.
You find it's some yogi that just got up yesterday and they have opened up, because that's what it is nowadays. It's commercialized. Run away from the commercialization of it. Take a walk on grass. That's meditation. As you escalate in those things, you will then get to the meditation that, because where you guys, you want microwave again.
True.
Where you
Quick
start
fixes.
quick fixes.
Quick fixes.
Start today, and in 2 minutes the microwave is ready. You're meditating. That's not true. I've been to many gyms where they tell you they have meditation sessions,
Yeah.
and for a whole hour the person is telling you, so breathe in deeply. And I'm like, okay, when do you keep quiet so that we can actually meditate?
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, meditation is simply being quiet. The hardest thing to do, be quiet.
Yeah. We've got about 10 minutes to go. So how did you become Ukoko?
How did I become a koko?
What happened?
I got very sick. I had a stroke
Really?
at about
Wow.
19, 20. And I needed a holiday. I did not go the conventional route. I needed a holiday. So I booked a vacation in Namibia and I went on holiday for a whole 8 months.
What?
And it was supposed to be a month. I was going for 2 weeks initially. It became a month became 8 months. And little did I know that was my whole Twasa process.
Noise.
Yes. The putting of, like many of y'all know, the clay, the dressing. Yes, it was not necessarily in a red skirt, but yeah, all of that learned. The plants learned, the animals learned to track, learned medicine or plant life,
Wow.
or botany as it's called in English, because we've got the English words for it now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we done learn botany,
Yeah.
and
Would that also be considered holistic?
it's holistic.
Okay,
But I
okay.
was in some small little village of 9 people.
What?
Hoi, out in Namibia,
Wow.
in the desert, where there's nothing. There is no hut. There is no nothing. You scrap it from the scraps of the earth.
What?
Yay! And I came back, but it was still a holiday. It was vacation. I could have really not have twasad, right?
Okay.
Even though, yes, I did Puza Palaza, not with a goat, unfortunately.
Okay.
We do it with an eland that side. It was done with an eland.
Wow.
Yeah, came back to SA. And
A different person.
different person,
Wow.
but still didn't sink in. Youth also plays, and maturity also plays a huge part of it. Got sick again. But this time, because, I was in a different atmosphere, different state of mind. I took myself to Scotland, went and studied, went that side on holiday again. Oh, I like to holiday.
Yeah.
We
When-
just call
when
them
you have
holidays.
problems, you
When you
holiday.
have problems, holiday.
Take a break.
Yo.
But fortunately for me, on my holiday, I met a group of beautiful Celtic witches.
Okay.
And
Yo.
not witch
What-
like in the South African context.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Not that type of witch. So it's
Yeah.
a different type of
But
witch.
Celtic witches, you said.
Celtic witches. So they basically believe in paganism, the earth, and nature.
Okay.
Those
White
are your
people.
foundations. Yes, white people, by the way, darling.
Sure. White people
Yeah,
are
they
witches.
do
No,
that.
okay,
Sure.
not all of them.
Not all of them. It's
This
called
guy.
Get in
paganism.
trouble.
And I initiated.
Yeah.
After a year, came back to SA. But that wasn't enough, because then I still got back into my old habits and
Yeah.
old lifestyle. Well, I'm in corporate, so you know how corporate can
Yeah.
run you. The ching has
Yeah.
a very big pull.
Yeah.
And then I realized I needed to in Dao, Ninguni, and I had to start the process this side.
Oh.
I had been practicing all along, so I would sit and do crystal readings, card readings, etc., move from that to that. And it's now come to the end stages where I literally, real bones, like, yes.
What?
Yo.
So you've transitioned from those
Yes, from all, I've moved.
crystals,
Crystals, cards,
bones.
bones to bones.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
How do you pick your bones?
Yeah, right?
I don't pick them. They are given to me. They
Oh.
are given to you. It's not something it's not what you like or what you choose or what you have.
Yeah.
They are given to you very specifically for very specific things.
By the person who's twassering you.
Not even by the person that's trusting you. It's given to you by your ancestors.
Oh.
Even
Yo,
the person that's
I have so
twassering
many
you,
questions.
Or the twasser is the person that's guiding you, or better known as a kobela. In English, a mentor.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
They don't know. They can assist you and explain certain things to you, but all that is given to you by your ancestry and your blood.
Oh,
Wow.
That's
A
Wow.
lot of dreaming, a lot of visions, a lot of knowing who you are. That's why we pasha.
yes.
And it's not prayer. Please, guys, don't say that. It's not prayer. We pasha. It's different.
Yo.
Wait, hold on. So how did your family handle it? Because you are you considered colored?
I'm a mixed. So my family is half and half. So there's coloreds and there's black and there's, we're very mixed.
Oh,
Yes, I call myself a mixed child. I am neither or.
oh,
And I'm not colored, no. Because colored is a whole culture.
yes.
And I don't assimilate to, or have never assimilated to the culture.
Really?
No.
Even with the surname like that?
Even with the surname like Steele.
And haven't gone to Noord Gezag?
Yes. You should ask them, they will tell you. She just didn't fit in. We knew she was not part of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I did not fit in. The culture was completely different from the way I was brought up. Things were done completely different in our household.
Wow.
But yes, it was still a shock to the family.
I can imagine.
Coming from a Roman Catholic family.
Wow. That too.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm a Roman
Sure.
Catholic baby. I was even I was a catechist.
What?
The Catholics will know that. I'm a Sunday school teacher.
Really?
Yes.
Yo,
Yes,
this
it does.
woman has done it all, man. Done it
Shock
all.
to some of them.
Yeah.
It is still shocking to some of them. A lot of them don't understand. There is a lot of taboo around
Being a Sangoma.
being a Sangoma. There is a lot of taboo still.
Really, yeah.
The names we are called, the demonization of it.
And how do you
and-
handle it?
Oh, I very beautifully now. I've learned over the years, if you're going to call me a demon, that is okay.
They go as far as that.
Yeah, they go as far as that. It can get very ugly.
Really?
It gets very ugly.
Is this what from colored people or like?
All across the board.
Really?
Worse when it's from, and I think it's easier when you're explaining it to a Caucasian.
Okay.
It is worst when it's your people.
What?
They are
Yo.
No
Because they're the
way.
worst.
And
Eyeball.
how is your experience with people abroad, like from America? Because I know if any Americans that are not familiar with any of this right now, they will be, turn the channel. We don't want to listen. This is too much. You know, how has your experience been with people abroad?
People abroad, you get the extremes abroad. They either aren't or they are. That is as simple as it gets abroad.
Yeah.
And I always say to people, especially that are on the extreme nature, why does it bother you so much?
Oh.
What is the pull inside of you? What is that?
Yeah.
Don't worry about my demon. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I hear the demon story. What is the pull?
Sure.
Why are you so? Because the only reason something would be so emotional and so touching that it touches to the depths of your soul.
Sure.
At that level,
It's-
your soul knows something
touching something.
that your brain don't want to remember.
Yes.
Sure.
Can we remember? That's
Sure.
all I say to you. Can you remember? I hear you. I do not disagree. That's your opinion. That's your belief is your belief. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
But why does it touch you so deeply?
Yo.
Is your DNA trying to say something now at this point? Is it tickling
Now-
somewhere down there?
Yo, just throwing the ball back into their court.
Sure.
Like introspection.
Introspection for
Why
real.
is it so? And you'll find the most pushback you get
Yeah.
is unfortunately from our black community. And I always
Yeah.
say to them in America, the black community in America, why are you pushing so hard?
Yo,
Why
yo.
must you assimilate
Yeah.
so
Yo.
hard?
Maybe
Yo,
maybe
that's
with this
deep right there.
question, with this question from our side is that from different people, different belief system. Specifically for you is that there's people that believe it's either black or white. There's no middle ground, good or evil. So for me is that how do you really? Let me put it this way. Can you go to the other? Is there two different sides to what you say? Because people will believe there's good, people will believe there's bad. And in your experiences, can there be the bad side of this? you know, and how do you then change that perspective, that idea of people knowing the bad side of it, and bringing them to this side to say, look, this is where you can actually stop, or this is where you can go, or how far can you go. I don't know how to put it, but I don't even try to understand
Yeah.
me, you know.
Look, there is always the two sides, the good and the evil. The question is not necessarily which one is good and which one is evil. Which religion, which culture, which belief is good or evil. Because all of them have good and evil in them. All of them. There's
That's true.
no one
You got
that
good and
is-
evil inside you.
Yeah.
But what I do remind people is that we've had a long history on Earth, a very long history, millennials actually. We're only beginning to tap in now to how far back humanity goes. Christianity is but only 2,000 years. It's a baby within the spiritual fraternity. Christianity is a baby within it. And not that I'm saying that it's wrong. It's just maybe another branch. But you find that everybody wants to sit on, is this good, is it bad? We encompass all of it. It all has its goods and it all has its bads. There's always a balance. The universe is balanced. You can do whether it's Christianity, whether it's a Sangoma, we all have our goods and
Yeah,
bads.
and you can learn something from everything of that, right?
All right, peeps, we have come to the end of our conversations. For those of you who are watching, I know you want more. We are going to have these conversations
Hey.
off air.
Can we have her as a Sangoma expert analyst on next time?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm already seeing us inviting her to the launch of the Gentlemen's Club. So
Oh yes, exactly.
I think it'll be good to have somebody who will be able to guide us. You know.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly,
so-
exactly.
But sister, this has been amazing. So I know we'll have our conversations outside. Unfortunately, time has come to
Yep.
the end. I mean, this conversation could have lasted another hour
Yes.
because there's so much more.
I
And we
know.
definitely want to have you back. If you are game to come back again, please do come. And, it's Women's Month. So, we want to embrace you and understand. All right, peeps, thank you so much for watching. Echoes of the City is going to be coming up next. And, of course, this is how we say goodbye. Here's some Simi, and this one is called Higher. And this is the spiritual conversations we've just had with our Gogo right here. Tokoza Gogo. We appreciate you, man. Gentlemen and lady, Feroza, thank you so much for being so
Feroza.
amazing.
Beautiful.
Feroza is always so amazing, man.
Oh.
Can I just give you flowers, Feroza?
Yay!
Thank you.
Bob, 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 Bob.
All right, man, we are out. And of course, this is how we say goodbye. Here's some Simi. Enjoy this one.